Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini. So, guys, this may be a Gemini chat. We'll see. If it wind up being the title, then you'll know. Guys, the energy has been on me all day, and I could not get out of feeling like I needed to do a reading for Gemini. If you've been waiting for a reading or looking for clarity or hope, Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, or Cancer, it just depends on how you resonate with my channel. First of all, I want to thank you guys for all your support. And I appreciate it very much. All right. But I felt in this energy, I'm going to give you the cards that came out, and then I'm going to do another spread just in case this is not for all the Geminis that are showing up. But I feel this message is for someone, Gemini. Your first card that came out was hope. Okay? Hope. Gemini, there's a situation that you got a lot of hope in. Whether this is a job, whether this is family, or something that you're faced with that you just feel that you don't either have all the answers or you just don't know what direction to go in and how to deal with this energy that you're feeling. What I'm feeling is that you're very connected at this time, and you may be feeling energies that is surrounding you. The energy surrounding you could be at work. You could have a lot of people around you that very energetic movement. Things are going on. Maybe even people coming towards you for ideas or suggestions. It's like you feel you're in a place where you're clouded. And this cloud is preventing you from clearly seeing what it is you need to do. And when I say from what it is you need to do, it's your next card came out was challenges. So people could be coming to you with certain challenges, for sure. But I feel that this challenge card is challenges on you challenging yourself to change a situation, place, or thing. You want movement. You may have felt that even if you're not stagnant, you're not sure if you should take on a certain challenge or a couple of challenges, because this is challenges, okay? So this could definitely be dealing with people around you, love relationships, if you're in a relationship that you're having challenges with. And the challenge is representing, what do I do? Okay? I feel you're at a point in time where you wanted to make changes in your life. You may have felt that something is just not clicking. It's not coming together the way you want it to. You have hope and faith in it, but I also feel that you having hope and faith in the situation, and this is not going to be for all you Geminis, and if I can get the cards up. The challenges that you're coming on within or dealing with around you or people around you, whatever it may be, it's wherever it resonates with you. It's about a transformation. And I feel that your spirit guides want you to transform. They want you to transform your mindset. They want you to transform the way you see things, the way you approach things, maybe even your surroundings, maybe the people you deal with, the people you've looked up to, the people you've helped. No matter what it is, there's a transformation that your spirit guides want you to go through. But the problem is I'm seeing it, is hope. What's holding you back is the idea of hope, Gemini. This hope represents someone you truly love, someone you look up to, someone else's beliefs. I don't feel they're your beliefs. I don't feel that what it is that is holding you back. And I don't know why I'm hearing holding you back. When I say hold you back, not like literally keeping you from moving forward, but it's keeping you from literally seeing what it is you need to do in order to handle these challenges and be able to move forward. I feel there's someone in your life that you may have had a tie with, a relationship with, a long-time bond. And if it's not a long-term, it just could be a commitment, something that you dreamed of, something that you wanted. And at this time, you feeling like it just doesn't seem to be going down the direction or the path in which you thought it would go through. Now, if it's a love relationship, we're going to get more into the clarity. There's a possibility that is true, that there is a relationship that you were very much committed to emotionally or maybe even mentally. But you have come to the understanding that something has to change in order to be able to move in this direction and be successful. Now, I'm not saying that it's successful in the relationship. I'm saying successful within you. Something that clears your mind, something that frees your mind, something that makes you feel good, something that makes you feel like you're actually making a difference within your own heart and mind. Now, with the Hope card clarifying that, we had the Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords. So, Gemini, when it comes to hope, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But you're seeing the truth in something. And that may be where you have the hope. Now, if it's a relationship, take it as it resonates. It don't have to be a fire sign. It could be someone that has this energy that clings to you. Something, I'm telling you, there's something within you that in this situation feels positive. But I can't help but feel you've seen that even though there's some positive things in this relationship, you are clearly aware of what isn't positive in this relationship. Now, whether this is an energy that comes in and out and it is not grounded, or they're not committal, or there's been some changes in the relationship that makes you feel that the best thing for you to do in order to find you and get back grounded is to release this energy that constantly comes in and out. Now, if you're not dealing with anyone and this is your energy, you are clearly recognizing that there is some type of energy that you can't seem to hold. Whether that's a space and time of just being confident in yourself, if it's a space and time of knowing exactly what you want and stop pulling back from it and going towards it, or this is literally a person that as soon as you think you're grounded or you have an understanding of the challenges and the direction you're going in, this person arrives. Now, it could be your own energy that as soon as you feel like you're at the precipice of breaking through and seeing something, accepting something, learning something, that you lose that energy. You lose that confidence. You lose that joy. You lose that space and time of, I got it. That is what I'm feeling. And the Page of Swords is you are aware of it. What I feel makes you unaware of it is because the Nine of Cups is the 4 of Cups was for the overall energy. The 4 of Cups is definitely realizing there's been so many disappointments. And that even And it's not going to be for all you Geminis. But some of you Geminis are saying, it's better the devil I know than the devil I don't. Whatever that is for you. Whether it's a relationship, it's a mindset, it's heartbreak, it's loneliness, it's discomfort. It is you choosing, yet you know better, choosing to stay in a situation that clearly has your mind foggy, okay? Some of you Geminis, I remember in the last reading, you were going against the grain. If you know that that was you, and you was like, just forget it, I'm going out here, I'm finna get out of this energy, I need to move this energy around, it's not moving, I'm not going in the direction that I was manifesting, or I thought this was something I manifest, but it's not turning out in that direction, and you were feeling like you went against the grain, or was going against the grain because you felt like you were not accomplishing what it is that truly completed you. Whether it was the fact that there was heartbreaks in the past, disappointments, joy being missed, feeling like everybody's enjoying themselves, having a great time. And Gemini, you have so much to offer. You are the fun. You are the life of the party. So without you being in your own energy, okay, this is what I'm hearing. Taking on someone else's energy has brought you to the place that you feel challenged in what it is you truly want, and you believe solely in your heart what makes you happy. Now, not all Geminis, but some of you are almost set down and was about to settle for less, and you recognize that. And I feel that with the Page of Swords, you was recognizing there's a change. Something has to give, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's how you've been working on your healing, how you've been working on getting spiritual and working with your understanding of what it is your heart truly desires, whether it was getting out of your head, whether you have learned something and you have not fully committed to it. I'm also feeling with this Page of Swords, there is something you know and you're in denial. You refuse to accept it, because accepting that will put you in a place where you may have to start at ground zero. You may have to find a new community. You may have to find new friends. You may have to find a new soul family, a new relationship. No one wants to keep starting over, right? Because it's like an engine with a car. When you start it up, right, it's got to get everything moving and lubricated, and the oxygen needs to get the moving, and you got to give it time for the actual hand to say, do I got a half a tank of gas or full tank of gas? And Gemini, I've been feeling like you want a full tank of gas, and you want to get out there and you want to travel and not run out of gas, but you're so afraid that maybe the hand isn't right. You could have I don't know what car you got, nice looking car, a nice year, I don't know, 2023, 2022, whatever. But your fear is still, I may run out of gas. Or that if you're in in a stage of maybe, an older Gemini on a different path, on a more adult path, you're struggling with your adult, that you're grown now, that you got to deal with consequences of the actions that you make. And maybe in the past you have felt that you have misjudged people. Maybe you've been a little sharp by the tongue. You've lost friends along the way, family, loved ones, whatever it is. And the thing is, you don't want to really take on any more challenges. But what you don't know is that it's the challenges that you have in your life right now, whether it's the circumstances around you, that those are the ones that is actually holding you back. What is this, Gemini? What is it that you want? What is it that you feel is holding your dreams and your goals back? People say Gemini, don't show up emotionally. Gemini is very emotional when they're invested in something that they put any type of work in. Okay? And the challenges comes with the Eight of Pentacles and the World card. And the Wheel of Fortune, sorry. What I'm seeing, Gemini, is like you want this wheel to turn in your favor. You want to put the work in. But I feel that you may still be in a place of something you got to release. You got to let go, because as long as something is able to come in and out of your life, you're not going to be able to get this fortune of what it is you deserve and what you've worked for so hard. And some of you Geminis are not seeing that you're going to have to turn your back to some type of energy that comes in and it throws you off balance. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know, maybe you go to work and there's someone there that you dread walking in the door, hoping they ain't there, hoping they called off, or that you don't have to deal with their energy that day. Because once you indulge with them, a couple of things happen. For one, you may start to doubt yourself. A conversation that they have, you don't prefer to have it. And I feel that this may be someone that you may even hold in high regards. So you don't really want to hurt their feelings. You don't really want to tell them that you don't have time for their drama and their stories. Or the dog got caught up in the shuttle yesterday. Whatever to say. I don't even know why I said that. But it's like when they come to you, there is so much that they want to share with you that now it starts to throw your day off, your time off. It could be a text that you receive every day. And it's something that, and it's not that it's a bad thing, Gemini. It's that emotionally you have feelings for this person, whether you accept it or not. You actually do care about what happens in this person's situation. But I think you care too much, caring so much that you lose sight of what it is you're supposed to be doing when you arrive, okay? This is almost like a time like Gemini, maybe when you see this person coming, you start, to change it. Maybe you start talking about some stuff that happened that didn't work right. And then I don't know, maybe this will turn this person around like, shoot, now they don't want to talk to you because you got drama. And it may not be true. And I'm not saying, you got to lie to this person or whatever. But I feel that the Eight of Pentacles is you putting work in and really wanting to work on the challenges that you have in your own personal life. And that the universe is saying at this time, let people work on what they're working on. And you work on what you need to work on. Because some of these challenges, or it's under challenges, what you need to be working on is releasing other people's challenges. Those are not your challenges. You have your very own. You have your own dreams and your goals. And sometimes you just have to take that time out for you. But I can't help but feel deep down inside you struggle with that. Because there's someone or something that keeps you connected to them. Now, they could be spiritually connected to you, emotionally, maybe even a situation that didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to turn out, or you've been waiting, okay, for a situation. But with your transformation card, you had the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This is truly knowing that this is a time for you to face the facts and not heard just as a matter of fact, okay? This Page of Pentacles is what you want. And when I say what you want, not that you want to be a page, what you want is freedom. What you want is a new beginning. What you want to do is be able to see it and accept it clearly. Because there's a transformation that the universe is trying to get you to accept. And I feel that you are fighting it. You could have also been dealing with a person that's very immature. And maybe they're a page. And maybe they're not ready for what it is that you want. Everybody has their own journeys. And it's not that you can't or this page would not eventually have a fresh new beginning or be able to offer you something. It's just see the truth that this may be something you have to leave behind towards Virgo or Capricorn. Or this is you knowing something that you wanted a fresh new beginning that maybe even felt good to you, maybe even made you feel like childlike energy at some point in time, connecting to your inner child, dreams, wishes, a goal. Maybe this person even made you feel that way. But now the universe is saying you need to see it for what it is. Because of hope in the Page of Swords, you got hope for something that has you stuck. And you see it, but you're in denial. I don't know, Gemini. That's just what I heard. Let me see what we got for Moonology. That may not resonate with all of you. I'm going to do another spread here. But we have Unleash Your Kindness Self. First quarter moon in Capricorn. I told you could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel the unleash the kindness is you can be nice and kind to this person. Gemini without using, this Queen of Swords, right? Being rude or disrespectful. Because I feel, if you're dealing with a page, their feelings could get hurt very easily. And maybe you have to deal, or you've been trying to deal with them in a way to not really bring out that Queen of Swords. Like, I see the truth, I know the truth. Like, it's not that we maybe can't be friends, but we can't be lovers. Maybe, if it's a friendship, somebody is not as, I don't know, I'm just hearing, somebody's not as mature as you. Someone doesn't see things as clear as you. And you really need someone, Gemini, on your level. You need someone that understands Eight of Pentacles, not just putting the work in, but how to move forward, build, and be successful in building. Gemini, you don't want to settle for less. You want someone not only hardworking, but emotionally available, trustworthy, respectful. A page has a lot of fun. They're not all They don't have it all together, but they love you. Or they're making an offer. They're giving you what they have. They're making an offer to you of what they have. And I just feel that there may be someone around you that this offer is very small and your dream is so much bigger. Whether it's a home, it's a family, it's commitment, it's love, it's joy, it's a partnership, it's prosperity or abundance, success, whatever it is. I just feel that there's someone that they're just not ready. Now it comes under transformation. Doesn't mean they won't be ready. But I feel that the universe is just basically saying, can you just at least acknowledge the fact that this person isn't ready? And maybe that's all needs to happen. And perhaps with you acknowledging the fact that someone isn't ready or a situation isn't ready to, at this time, to be on that level that you would like, maybe releasing the idea that you're disappointed in it. You do have the Temperance, the Judgment card. So you have to make a judgment on this. This is rebirthing something. You could, maybe you feel that, there's growth in the situation and you can help someone grow or rebirth. But I just don't feel that, Gemini, at this time, you need to be doing it at the point of you being disappointed. We have a King of Wands here. And the King of Wands is fiery, right? We are definitely going into Leo season. So you may be getting fired up to want to rebirth something that maybe even was disappointing to you in the past. I guess that's going to have to be on you. If you're going to take that fire from Leo season and try and rebirth something that was disappointing to you. But I can't help but feel that if you choose to do that, it may not turn out the way you wished, where you thought, where you manifest. Because I'm truly feeling someone's not ready for you, Gemini. And it don't have to necessarily be just because you got transformation here. So it could be the whole situation needs to be transformed and reworked. And it could be in divine timing when that will happen. But I feel you're in a disappointed place because if there is something you wanted and it turned out that you had to make a judgment on it because you wasn't happy in the situation and you was choosing not to do it again and accept less, not to get in a place where you couldn't see your way out, you were so far in, where your emotions, now in Cancer season, your emotions run wild, right? Because that's what Cancer season is about. It's about nourishing and caring. And we all know, I love Cancers, but we can nurture and care for a situation and try to rebirth it. It's like beating a dead horse because it's something we want from a situation. And I get that. But I'm feeling you in a situation or in a mind space. There's something that you want that at this time you can't have it. Say or handle it, okay? Wherever that goes. So you forgot to work on the rebirth of your own happiness, the rebirth of your direction, getting back on path. I also heard it would be easier if I could go back for the day before I met them. Gemini, you can't, okay? I don't know who this for, but I'm hearing like, if I could go back before I said yes, before I went on that first date or accepted that first text or that call, I'll probably be in a better space. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, if you never took on that challenge. But the universe gives us challenges to grow, to open up our hearts, to love more, to show up for ourselves. And sometimes we have to learn lessons to show up for others. Gemini, I just feel that right now this is a challenge for you to show up for yourself. This is, and the reason it's such a challenge because I think, or I'm feeling, like you drop your guard on this one. And it took you by surprise. And some of you are very upset because you've been doing great. Maybe you've been in and out of relationships. Maybe maybe you've been the Knight of Wands. Nothing stays, nothing sticks. I come in, I go out, and I'm good. Some of you Geminis got caught up. And I'm not telling you it's karma, because good karma, bad karma, however people want to see it, it's a lesson learned. Sometimes you have to be put in other people's shoes in order to accept and see how it is you need to grow and transform. And I'm not judging any Geminis. You did the best you could with what you had at that time, or at least you thought you did, or it was feeling good to you. And there's no judgment for that. Perhaps you broke some hearts along the way, and some broke hearts along the way, and you could have took that hurt and pain into the next situation. Or you were at a point where you didn't want to commit anymore, so you would run in and out. The thing is, just because that's how you seen it doesn't mean that's the way the next person seen it, or the commitment or relationship. And all of a sudden, this is a relationship. So this is not going to resonate with all of you, but it could be family too. Okay? But I feel that the universe is saying this is a timeout, Gemini. And during this timeout, what the spirit wants you to do is get back on track. And understand and realize who you are at the end of the day, no matter what mistakes mistakes you've made, or what mistakes you feel you have taken on, that you face them. And you stand strong, and you believe in you, and you fight through this challenge. And if it's a relationship, you know what you have to do. Gemini, I don't know. Let me see. If it's a relationship for Gemini, guys, I thought it was going to turn into a chat, but this energy is so undecisive. Like, what do I do? Where do I go? It says, no one compares. Gemini, no one compares to you, is what I'm hearing. And whoever or whatever situation you're dealing with, it's going to come around. You don't have to stand still for this, because you're unforgettable no matter what. If you indulge yourself in someone's life, they're never going to forget you anyway, because that's who a Gemini is. Gemini is about changes. It's about fun. It's about joy. It's about the energy they bring, so that you're never going to be forgotten. I don't know, I'm just hearing some of you feel maybe they'll forget about the great times or the good time that we had coming together or building something. Maybe somebody in your life at this time, they're never going to forget those times, Gemini. Believe me, you're always in the forefront. But I feel that there's a strong possibility this is a time where not only they're working on their self, but you need to be focusing on yourself. And you're clouding your mindset, because you're forgetting who you are. You're forgetting what you brought to the table in whatever circumstance it was, whether it was job, family, or commitment. And when it says no one compares, I think you got caught up, Gemini. Well, this is your person explaining to you. And I'm going to put my glasses on because I feel this needs to be read. Okay? And I ain't got them on good. Don't trip. It says, no matter how many people... Okay, I can't see this lightning here. Then it says, no matter how many people I've met and experienced, no matter how many people I met and experienced, there's no one compares to you. And that's it, Gemini. I think you're afraid to let some go or give some space and time for healing and separation in a situation because you think someone's going to forget. They can't. And from the looks of it, you won't either. So, moving forward and not standing still, working on you, them working on them, you never know what the universe has for you. Y'all gonna have another reading come out, but this was just something pulling on my energy. I thought I'd share with you. If anything resonated with you, give me a thumbs up. Comment below and let me know. But yeah, this is just the reading I felt you guys needed to hear, Gemini. Love and light. Bye, Gemini.